an exciting cricketer.
That's a great effort from Dhruv Mysuriya. He dismisses the Zimbabwean captain who had hit 3 boundaries in a row, looking for his 4th one. Brendan Taylor goes to meet the new batter there. That's Ryan Bell. After Raza is dismissed for 21 of 10 deliveries.
Wonderful bit of athleticism again from a great fielder. This is such good cricket. Wonderful athleticism after a very good spell of bowling.
You see that replay that you just saw, that's a very difficult catch because one, he's keeping an eye on the ball while running. Catches it, really does not fall gracefully. That's a hard ball, but he still holds on to it. Then he has to keep himself inside the field of play without making contact to the boundary when he's that close to it. That's what makes it a brilliant catch. Good cricket from Dhruv Mysuriya.
In his final over.
It's pulled away to the longer side. Just 1 run. Pulled away to the longer side.
First time he's going to have a bowl at a left-hander today. Curious to see what options he has. Stay away from that short-term brown boundary.
One thing that I was going to say about Botswana, this is the first time that they're playing such kind of a scenario where there's a big team that plays cricket with so much support around it. And for him to bring out such a performance through Mysuriya speaks of the kind of caliber that this young man has as a cricketer and the attitude that he has towards the game, rising to the occasion despite this overpowering crowd from the Zimbabwe supporters. Pose magnificently, feels magnificently as well.
Looks really self-assured as well. A little nervous when he first bowled. His first over was, as a result, was quite expensive. 14, if my memory is correct. But then he's pulled it back really nicely.
Sweep shot. It's a good shot. It's in the gap. Fino gives up. That'll be 4. Now Brendan Taylor keeps piling on the runs. He does it so easily. It looks like a simple shot, but the timing coming across the stumps, the contact and the placement, magnificently done by Brendan Taylor.
He's actually forced Brendan Taylor to show the range of his talent. Forced to look for runs all around the ground because he's bowled so well.
Goes again. But Vinu is well placed. But unfortunately, again, he can't keep it in. Everything is going in Brendan Taylor's favor from here. 10 runs off this over already.
Such harsh punishment on a cricketer who's played very, very well this afternoon. Bowled brilliantly. But Brendan Taylor has gotten onto the line of the off stump at him and is starting to use the conventional sweep, hitting it very fine. And that has found his way to score quickly off Mysuriya.
Gets a single this time. The 190 comes up for Zimbabwe. Last ball of his allotted 4. Going for a big sweep, trying to target the shorter boundary. And as Ryan Bell not able to. Dhruv Mysuriya will finish his allotted 4 with figures of 1 for 31. That's 15 overs done. Zimbabwe 191 for 3.
I think we've witnessed the birth of a real talent here. So important that ICC hosts events like this because often the world doesn't realize that there's cricket outside of the big 12 teams in the world. And Dhruv Kumar Mysooria has just shown that he's got a lot of ability.
Oh, definitely it does. It's also good for African cricket when these nations such as Botswana, it's not every occasion that they get to play against Zimbabwe. Yes, he might have gone for 30 plus runs, but the experience that he's just gotten from playing such a side as Zimbabwe, this is going to stand out his career. He will hold his head up high going back to Botswana, saying, I did my best against the best on the African continent.
He's gone for under 8 runs and over. In a situation where the team as a unit has scored close to 13 runs and over.
It's just 19 years of age. Ryan Burl on strike. He has just about 4.5 overs to work around what he can do to this Zimbabwean score for 192 for 3. The shorter side is to his offside. And next side to him will be the longer boundary. He had 2 on the offside that are right in the boundary. Wideish, mid-off, long off. And the man that's out there covers. In the block hole, Terino Pereira has been quite good at finding the block hole on a couple of occasions.
Biggest strength that Ryan Bill has is the ability to get underneath balls that are just either side of the block hole. Smash the low full toss out of the ground. Can also smash the near half volley out of the ground. So Pereira's got to make sure he gets as many of these right as possible.
Can he go straight? So hit it cleanly as we'd have loved on that occasion. You're going to see Ryan Bell tee off on a couple of occasions here if it's within the range. And rightly so for Zimbabwe because they've got plenty of heaters even just down their batting order. So they really have to put the foot on the pedal here going forward.
Again, he's massaged this one behind square. He moves into the 90s.
It's just a terrific strike from Brendan Taylor. Because this one, he really doesn't try to hit it hard. Just making sure that he gets it into that gap. And then the quick lightning outfield will do the rest of the work. I'm sorry to say, but everyone that's just around that point region or back of it, not really the quickest on their feet. So that's the reason why he targeted that area.
Everybody, front of square is on the boundary, on the cover boundary, and extra cover at long off, long on and cow corner.
Works it into the gap. That'll be another boundary.
Right.
Targeting the weak links in the fielding of Botswana is Brendan Taylor, and is rewarded with a boundary. Moves to 97.
So he's one hit away from what would be his first T20 international 100. Goes the other side as Zimbabwe bring up the 200 in the 16th over.
Yeah. Brendan Taylor's looked magnificently well and is quickly getting through the 90s. Many say that is the tentative 90s. Nothing tentative about how he has played so far.
Changed the field. Brought the fielder who was at backward point to cover position and then put the point on the boundary. Just trying to find a way to stop Brendan Taylor from scoring as easily.
Just a punch. Push him to 98. He'll be 2 away from 100. Meanwhile, Zimbabwe, they reached the 200 mark on 203 for the loss of 3 wickets here. First time that they're doing it in this tournament. Maybe they've done it on a couple of occasions. The only other team to have done that yet. He's looking for 2 is Ryan Bell. Running hard is Brendan Taylor to the danger end. Not running fluidly, Brendan Taylor. Slightly slowish. And that's the end of the over. 16 overs done, 205 for 3. Six bowlers used. 2 only have been able to pick up the 3 wickets. That's Alfred Boemo Khoisamang with 2 wickets to his name for 35 runs in the 3 overs. And then Dhruv Kumar Mysooria. Solid performer with the ball in the field for Botswana. Meanwhile, Zimbabwean supporters with the band.
They become a feature of cricket at Harare Sports Club whenever Zimbabwe's playing. Come from a small town about 140 k's outside of Harare called Kadoma. They travel for almost every cricket match, whether it's in Bulawayo, Queen Sports Club, or here at Harare Sports Club. Whenever the men in red and gold are playing, you'll invariably see brass band here.
Tata and Atose bowling to the man on 98. It's bowled 3 overs for 36 runs. It's his last of the allotted 4.
We're starting to see some signs that Brendan Taylor is at a landmark and he wants to cross this landmark. A couple of shots he's played a little more conservative. Just looking to make sure he gets through this and then launches at the back end.
Again, can't pierce that point region. Khanto Pete really doing well to field in that area. Are these now the tentative 90s for Brendan Taylor?
Funny how he's been timing it beautifully throughout this innings, finding gaps at will. He's 2 runs away from a milestone and can't get 2 deliveries through the gap.
Another beautiful delivery, but this time they scamper through for 1. Looking for 2. Ryan Bell calls it back. Brendan Taylor will get to his first 100 in T20 internationals. Courtesy of that one, it was an emotional one for him. That's a brilliant comeback. Standing ovation from his teammates. And he has done it on 46 deliveries. A beautiful story of a man with determination to come back into international cricket. And what a time to get it. Seeking to get his team to qualify for a spot in the World Cup. That's an emotional one. He's worked really hard on his game, worked really hard on his comeback into international cricket. Up and over, man under it. Does it get there? No, it doesn't. That's a maximum. When everything is going right for you, such things will happen.
Yeah, I think we're going to see the explosion finally. He's gotten through his milestone, and that's an attempt to go over extra cover. It's gone a little squarer than he was aiming, but just too close to the rope to comfortably catch that one.
That was a tough chance for the debutant there. A really tough one. Just coming out of the sun and into the shade. So it might just disappear on you. And you're on the boundary. Too many factors to consider there.
നല്ല സില്ലവില്ല.
Boy, what an innings from Brendan Taylor here. Go straight this time. That's a magnificent hit again. What bounce and over the fence. That's 4.
So stays under pressure. 6 and a 4. He's all a couple of deliveries that were dot balls as Taylor was approaching his 100. He's tried to make up for them here.
Really cutting loose is Brendan Taylor. Well, he has every right to. 100 to your name. What else could you ask for from such a player of his quality? Now trying to get a switch hit to end the over. That'll be dot ball. 12 runs off that particular over. And in that 12 runs, Brendan Taylor got to his 100. 217 Zimbabwe.
There is a moment, you can see he's absolutely emotional about this, having arrived at this situation, given how the last 3-4 years of life have been very, very difficult for Brendan Taylor. Absolute fighter. And Zimbabweans are proud of Brendan Taylor.
That was such a very emotional moment. He even received a pat on the back from Monarchs Castleman, a wicketkeeper from Botswana. True champion spirit. It's Brendan Taylor.
Motlanka's got to find a way to shepherd his bowlers, keep them keen through the next 3 overs.
Kettle Pete will bowl the 18th over. Ryan Bennett and Brendan Taylor took a liking to his bowling. How will he do versus Ryan Burl? Brendan Taylor took a liking to his bowling. How will he do versus Ryan Burl?
Yeah, well, you can see what he's trying to do. He's trying to make sure he gets it as flat as he can into the block hole. Just to not allow Ryan Burl or Taylor to get underneath it.
As a man that has been able to really get a like into his bowling. It's coming across the stumps. That's Brendan Taylor. Will he do it again? Hits it straight. Mtlanka is right there. Deep mid off. We'll just keep it to 1.
And a different strategy to Brendan Taylor is very wide. Take away, hits the leg side from Brendan Taylor. Give no length to Ryan Burl.
Ryan Burl, 5 from 6. Hits it straight. Mtlanka is right there. Deep mid off. We'll just keep it to 1.
And a different strategy to Brendan Taylor is very wide. Take away, hits the leg side from Brendan Taylor.
Trying really to get some fireworks started. Not able to. I'd still be happy to give strike to Brendan Taylor.
I need to just rethink his strategy and look for the boundary rather than the maximum.
Go straight again. Oh, you'll get the boundary. A fielding, not too good. As to turn Atose decided to use his feet to try and keep that one in the field of play. And he makes a mess of that one. This really should have just been 1 because it's hit wide and he decides to use his feet. Oh, this one high and handsome. That's it away for a maximum.
First mistake from Cutler Pete in this over. He's gone a little too short, which allows Brendan Tennant. First mistake from Cutler Pete in this over. He's gone a little too short, which allows Brendan Tennant.
Auch auf den Platz gekommen. Hat Finn Becker ersetzt. Für Kovnatski spielt jetzt Krattenmacher. Rehse geht in die Spitze, Krattenmacher auf die linke Offensivseite. Acht Minuten nochmal. Minuten nach Spielzeit. Das sind wir inzwischen gewöhnt in der zweiten Liga. Yilmaz das Gelb geben müsste. Tja, Quo Vadis FCN nach diesem Kind. Verischen 2-1 gegen Bochum. Im letzten Spiel ein Ergebnis, das ein Brustlöser sein sollte. Oh, sorry, Erik Giwac hat die gelbe Karte gesehen und nicht Yilmaz. Brustlöser sein sollte. Oh, sorry. Das heißt, der Schiedsrichter entscheidet auf was genau? Auf Offensivfoul. Das sehe ich anders. Nee. das ist kein strafwürdiges Foulspiel. Der Treffer hätte zählen müssen. Also, abseits kann es nicht gewesen sein. Und da wird dieses leichte Schubsen von Gechter an Fabio Gruber geahndet worden sein.